Hello. Thank you for joining me and my Black Eyed Peas for Veg with Lisa Live. I am most definitely Lisa. These are not veggies, but we are going to talk about lots of veggies, and this is most definitely live. So before I officially get started cooking some smoky black eyed peas with collard green soup, type in the comments, say hi, let me know that you're here, that you can see me, and that you can hear me, because I talk to myself enough as it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, I just want to show you what I've already got started. Yes, indeed, I am going to make some smoky black-eyed pea with collard green soup, because you know what? I think black-eyed peas are sorely overlooked and underutilized. We tend to think of them around the first of the year for their manifesting and their abundance and their good luck properties, but why not eat them year round, for crying out loud? You can buy them dried and soak them, and cook them, which is what I did. Actually, they don't really need to be soaked, but you can buy them dried and cook them, or you can buy them in a can. But what I've got going here is some mirepoix, which is a fancy French word, 2 words, meaning things that smell good when you saute them. And it's the usual suspects: onions, garlic, carrots, celery. And I always put some ginger in my mirepoix, especially this time of the year, because it's nice and spicy and it's good for our bellies. Okay, so that's what I've got going in my little red soup pot. Now, what am I going to add to that? Oh, not yet, not the black-eyed peas yet. I like to put the spices in with the mirepoix because it makes it very fragrant. So I think the secret to this yummy, yummy soup, aside from the black-eyed peas and the collard greens and all the veg, are the spices. And look at this. I've got smoked paprika. That is the key to the smoky black-eyed peas. But if you don't have smoked paprika, use some regular. What else have I got? So this time of year, first of all, a caveat: I don't have a lot of fresh herbs. I don't have any fresh herbs because it got really cold and everything froze. So one thing I love about this recipe is that it uses just things that you probably have in your pantry, and dried spices and herbs are fine, and they're really tasty in this recipe. So again, smoked paprika. I've got some thyme. I did have some fresh thyme in my fridge. So I've got these little fresh thymes. Aren't they cute and sweet? A bay leaf in your cupboard, and then basil and oregano dried. Perfectly fine. Some garlic powder and some crushed red chili. So I'm just going to throw all of those in my soup pot, and this smells so good. Oh my gosh, I can smell that smoky paprika. It's amazing. Okay, now the black-eyed peas. So again, you can buy these in a can, drain them and throw them in. I had some dried, so that's what I used, but no sweat, no pressure. Some tomatoes. Just a can of tomatoes in there. Yes. What else are we going to need? Oh, I almost forgot. Veggie broth. So I left this on the stove. It's not too hot. Well, it might be a little hot. To show you how easy it is to make your own. I just cooked that while I was getting the soup recipes, or the soup ingredients prepared. Heather, hi, great to see you. Are you at the cemetery? Now, you do not have to make your own veggie stock. If you buy it, make sure you read your labels, because veggie broth is one of those things that's often contaminated with sugar and inflammatory oils and all those undesirables that you don't want. But I did make my own, so I'm going to just toss a little bit of that in my red soup pot. And if you want to make your own veggie stock, it's super easy. Just keep things in the freezer as you peel onions and garlic and carrots and celery and all that stuff. All right, stir. Oh, it smells so delicious. Oh my gosh, black-eyed peas. Okay, and then of course this is black-eyed pea and collard green soup. So I've got some collard greens that I shredded. So again, typically these ingredients are used at the New Year's time. The collard greens represent dollar bills and the black-eyed peas represent coins. But why are we waiting for once a year to enjoy these amazing foods? They're used a lot more here in the South, in Asheville, in North Carolina, where I live. So I'm really trying to embrace that. And why do we want to eat black-eyed peas? Well, one, as always, the first and foremost reason is because they're absolutely delicious. Two, they're really good for you. Do you know that black-eyed peas per cup of cooked black-eyed peas have 13 grams of protein. That's a lot. Most beans and legumes do. They're actually not a pea, they're a bean, they're a legume. Most beans and legumes, lentils, things like that have a lot of protein, and they have 11 grams of fiber per cup, which is amazing because most of us get enough protein, but we don't get enough fiber. I get so excited about that. The other reason we might want to eat black-eyed peas, almost 90% of your recommended daily allowance for folate. Okay, super cool. Okay, let's see. I think I got everything in there that I wanted to put in there, and then I'm going to slide over what I made ahead of time to show you. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So how I'm going to finish this off is with a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice, and because I like what nutritional yeast does for black-eyed peas, just adds a little bit of creaminess. If you're not familiar with nutrition, if you're not familiar with nutritional yeast, it's kind of like a plant-based Parmesan cheese substitute. So let me count thy plants. I've got onions, garlic, celery, carrots, ginger. I think that was all the mirepoix I put in. Tomatoes, black-eyed peas, collard greens. Oh my gosh, did I forget anything? Lemon, that is 9 different plants. Remember, you don't have to be vegetarian or vegan, but you have to eat plants to get the right different kinds of fiber for a healthy gut. And I know these black-eyed peas are black-eyed peas are beans, but you know what? Beans, the magical fruit, the more you eat, actually, the less you will toot. So where's my measure cup? Oh, there it is. Let me serve up some of this delicious, amazing soup. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! Because I like a little more green, this will be plant number 10. I'm going to put some broccoli sprouts on there for a little garnish and sulforaphane, which is the #1 cancer killer. Broccoli sprouts are the #1 source of sulforaphane, which is a powerful antioxidant that kills cancer. Oh, that smoked paprika is worth seeking out. Absolutely delicious. Thank you for joining me and my 10 varieties of plants for Veg with Lisa Live. I'm going to post the original link to this recipe. It's not one of my originals in the comments. And I'm going to post the link to a free download of my original and very famous soup recipes, plus tips on how to stay vibrant and juicy in the winter. So make sure you grab your free download of my own soup recipes. It's always soup season around here. See you next time.